be on pole. On his outside, W57 of Ricky Lee Beard. On the next row back, number 12 is none other than Ben Boyd. On his outside, car number 16, that is Stephen Barrow. Then we have car number 34, Joshua Blake. And on his outside, Mills Wilhone in car number 11. It looks like Joshua Blake has stalled the car. Yep, got it fired up and away he goes. And off the back row in this particular race will be car number 69. He'll be all on his own. As he moves off now to take up his position, row number 4 inside. That is Greg Joss. Driver that proved that you can be out of racing for a very long time and come back and still enjoy it. He's having an absolute ball, Greg Joss. Winning is not his aim. His aim is to enjoy. So, out of turn 4 and down the front straight. Off and racing, and gee whiz, they were spread eagle there a little bit at the start. Let's have a look at the action as they go into the first turn. Ricky Lee Beard jumps to the race lead very quickly, and back there is Russell Seary. Coming up there is car number 12 of Ben Boyd. Joshua Blake in 34, moving his way up in the inside there of number 16, Stephen Barrow. And have a look, Greg Joss making a move on the inside. Oh, gets it all crossed up. But the race leader at the moment now is Ben Boyd. He's gone to the race lead. Back there in second place, number 23 of Russell Seary as they go down the back straightaway for the second time. Ricky Lee Beard's in third place. Joshua Blake in car 34 is running in fourth. Back then to Stephen Barrow in car number 16. Greg Joss has picked up one on Mills Wilhone. That's a bit of a surprise because Mills Wilhone should be through the field by now. He's a much more talented driver than this, as Greg Joss now on the inside there of car 16 moves up one more spot. He's got Joshua Blake in front of him, the yellow car. Out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway, it's still Ben Boyd, followed by Russell Seary, Ricky Lee Beard. Joshua Blake, and have a look at Greg Joss, has gone from 5th back to 7th again. So he's having a bit of a battle there to keep with it. Our race leader's bolted. Second place is also bolted. Ricky Lee Beard is broken bolted. Oh, into the fence. Ricky Lee Beard, obviously a steering issue. The car has gone into the fence there on turn number 3, and that's going to bring on the yellows. It'll bring the breakdown truck into operation as well, as the car is up against the wall with something broken in the front end. But certainly on the restart, it is Ben Boyd in car number 12. Now he's got Russell Seary not too far behind. Will Russell Seary be able to keep up with him? Joshua Blake is there in car number 34, Stephen Barrow in car number 16, and then back to car number 11. That's the Mills Wilhone car, and then that should be Greg Joss at the tail of the field. So down the front straightaway and opening up a pretty big lead already is that of Ben Boyd. We go back then to Russell Seary. So the minors, the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, are not too far apart as they head on down the back straightaway. Joshua Blake hanging on to 3rd place at the moment. Mills Wilhone starting to make a move on the outside of Stephen Barrow now, and Barrow goes around. He leaves the way for Greg Joss, and so too does Josh Blake. So Josh Blake and Stephen Barrow both going around on turn 4, and that's changed the complexion a little bit and opened up the way for a couple of other drivers. So the race leader is still car number 12, coming out of turn 4 now and into the front straightaway, followed then by Russell Seary in 23, and we go back to Mills Wilhone, and Greg Joss goes past us now in 4th place. He's still a fair way behind Mills Wilhone, so not much chance of any places changing as this race will go to a fairly quiet finish, I dare say, as all cars are spread out by 50 metres. And the tail of the field is the little yellow jigger of Joshua Blake, car number 34. But the race leader down the back straight for the final time, car number 12 there of Ben Boyd. He'll come through to pick up the checkered flag and his first win of the state title. So the plot thickens. So car number 12 it is, picking up the win. Car number 23 in second place. Then we would go back to Mills Wilhone in car 11, and car 69, Greg Joss, picking up a fourth place. So we've had 3 different heat winners so far, but coming up in heat number 4, we have 2 of those winners, Nathan Brennan and Paul Joss. It will be an interesting thing to see which one of those drivers that picks up the points.